the stunningly beautiful, tranquil Lake District, where one comes to relax and unwind. You see what I mean about them not being easy trails now? I mean, oh, Jesus! It's been a while, but I'm back in the Lake District today. Some of you may recognise this place. We've started a ride from here before. I'm back in Grizedale, and the last time we came to Grizedale, we were over there. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? And on that last trip, we basically went exploring. And that's what I'm doing today as well. You see, I know very little of the trails on this side. I know the main trail over, the comedy named Breasty Haw, but looking on Strava, especially heat maps, there's a lot more, and I want to know it all. So far, very nice. And I think this is just an easy one, but we'll see, won't we? Now, I used to come do a lot of exploring in the lakes, a hell of a lot before my YouTube time, really. And even though I did, it's very rare I came to Grizedale. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Turned my knee a bit then. And one of the reasons being that it's a fair old drive to get to, whereas other places aren't. You see, the problem with Grizedale is it's a nightmare to get to, really. It's either go up around Waterhead and then down, awful, or via Newby Bridge, Aberthwaite, and loads of really narrow, maze-like back lanes. But I'm here! That was quite the warm-up trail. A lot of fun. Caught me out a few times. Not warmed up, blind down it. But still, I hope to do better later on. Nice find though. Woo! Don't know what this was. Woo! What a bell end. Now, you may have noticed that I've not actually done a ride in the lakes for ages. But I have. I came up with my P7, I went down Garben, which was challenging, but I didn't film it. And then you may also be thinking, okay, first time in the lakes in ages, why the hell you're in the forest? You might as well be anywhere, really. When that's very true. But the thing is, because I've sort of known about these tracks, if I've never ridden them even, I'm really just massively curious to see what they're like. And to an extent, maybe you could say one forest trail is like another, although I'd wager that the ground surface differs. I mean, yes, there's a lot of slate and stuff around here. There's a lot of slate in the place where I go in Wales, but yes, this is different somehow. This is lake slate. Oh. Golly gumdrops. Alright, so this cuts into another one. Oh my god. Whew. How the hell do you get around? I can see it. I can see me falling off as well on the wet roots. And the other thing is, I'd just like to know everything that's available in an area. I love riding in Grizedale. There's some incredible trails here. North Face not being one of them. But, you know, to know more stuff, why wouldn't you want to? Yeah, this surface, especially this bottom bit, is very different to what I normally ride. It's sort of quite shaly and very loose. Top, as you may have seen, is more rock and big roots. Big nasty roots. This is just ace trail. God, That's not easy. The climbs aren't a joy today. This is my 12th day on a trot of riding, albeit the vast majority of that around Chester, but still, it all adds up to leg pain, doesn't it? You may have spotted him in the background and think, oh well, he's just going to ignore that or pretend it didn't happen. Because yes, the Forestry Commission are aware, and I'm being very naughty. You see, I'm trying to work out what harm I'm doing by riding these tracks. Now, I ride a lot of places you're not supposed to ride. Do I feel bad about it? No, I don't. I'm riding on footpaths. I'm very courteous. If I'm riding cheeky trails, I'm very courteous to the builders. I don't give away the locations. I mean, yes, I'm in Grizedale, but unless you know Grizedale, then you're not going to know exactly where I am. And I'm not going to Strava either. But with regard to the Forestry Commission saying closing down the trails and everything else, yes, it's their land, yes, it's their trails, blah, blah, blah. But let's not for a second pretend that the Forestry Commission are some great eco-warriors, because they're not. How will they block the trail? They'll cut trees down all over it, wreck the hillside. What happens when they clear fell? Destroy the hillside, see it for miles around. And yes, I know it's a crop, but still, if they're going to do that, why are they going to get upset about someone building a trail that wide? Personal injury? Yeah, I guess. But that could happen on a bridleway. Could happen anywhere. Now maybe my comments will get me a number of dislikes and negative comments. And if that's what you feel like doing, then please do. But I will always argue my opinion on it, my side of it. I'm not being confrontational by doing so. Just think such things should be discussed. Well, it's my second time setting off down top of this one, because first time a ton of sweat went into my eyes and I couldn't see a damn thing. Not used to getting sweat in my eyes. That was a long time ago since that last happened. Golly gumdrops. Yeah, these trails down here, they are pretty steep and technical, to say the least. Bloody lovely. I do love this kind of riding. Quite different to most of the other stuff you'd do in the lakes, really, I suppose. Because how often do you go on wooded trails? Not very, is the answer. Messed up the exit of that. And I suppose the shame with these is, once it's the forestry aware and saying they're going to reckon, then they may not be long for this world. But I'm still not going to say exactly where they are or do any sort of Strava or anything like that. But I guess I'm trying to say I'm glad I got to give them a go. Anyway, oh, that's.
Yeah. Dad, I managed.
Oh, I didn't know I was his dad. News to me. Whew, said the dog. Blimey. It's quite funny, really. Start of the day, started on that track. I thought that was quite technical. Compared to what's come since, that's a walk in the park. Some challenging riding here for sure. I'm absolutely loving it. I'll admit, some bits have got me a little bit nervous, but then it's part of it, isn't it? That's what makes it fun. I mean, I was a bit worried that I'd be on my own. I am on my own. But to be honest, there's a lot of other people around. I've bumped into loads of other riders. All of them are naughty as well, aren't they? So one of the great things about Grizedale is that it's just one of those places where there really is something for everyone, from beginner through to, I don't know, pro level, I suppose, and then cross country through to enduro style rider, downhill rider, you name it, there's stuff. And yeah, this trail, these trails, that sounds of it, may well go, but I guarantee others will pop up to replace it, and that's the thing. This one's blocked, but more will appear, and look how they've blocked it. Looking after the ecosystem. Whoa. So you might be wondering, how do I know where these tracks are? Well, this one, when that one came to an end, I spotted it, to be honest. But other than that, I'll be honest, I used Strava heat maps, because it's very... Oh, bugger. Well, that went well. I think I'll go and do that again. Oh, my bloody knee. You see what I mean about them not being easy trails? That was my third attempt at that. I'm glad to get down it. But yeah, challenging, and I imagine in the wet. Oh dear. I mean, it could just be my lack of skills, I suppose, but I don't think I'm too bad a rider. But, well, today, maybe I am. I don't know what happened down in that corner. Front brake, that's what happened. I'm not committing properly. Blimey. What a place. This is just incredible. I mean, Duffy's got its crazy bits, but I'll be honest, this is more technical. Nowhere near as fast. Blimey. That was a silly one. Just front wheel caught on a rock and over I went. Oh well, I'll accept that. I'll accept all of them, to be honest. But what it means, I don't feel like a massive, useless melon. If it's causing a rock, he says, what do you expect it to be? It's a rocky bloody trail in a rocky bloody county. You dip it. Oh. Oof. Golly gumdrops. Oh. Oh, I've got a feeling it's going to get steep. I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of it's been steep. I mean, I will say, it's not as daft as the stuff we did last time, but, you know, it's not easy stuff, for sure. Right. Oh. Well, that's me done. I'm knackered, so I'm having a pint and a fag. How about that? What a day. Scared the life out of me. Bloody brilliant. I'll be back, hopefully before they destroy it all. Next time, who knows? Bye bye.